Hello everyone, welcome to TTVNEWS with some latest event in Tay Ninh province, and here are our story today. Ladies and gentlemen, on March the 3rd, at the Center for Professional Training and Retraining of Tay Ninh Police, Tay Ninh Police receiving 272 citizenship to perform their duty to join the police forces in 2021.
Here, the young citizens were directly introduced by representatives of the Department of Organization and Personnel of the Provincial Public Security about the internal rules, regulations of the unit organizing for medical declaration, and at the same time it is encouraged to share expect that the new soldiers to constantly strive and practice their moral qualities to be worthy of being soldiers of the People Public Security Forces. In 2021, Tay Ninh Police was assigned by the Ministry of Public Security to select 272 citizens to perform their duties to participate in the police force. Then assigned to the Provincial Police to train 217 soldiers, the High Command of Mobile Police for 21 soldiers, including one female, and KK Detention Center for 30 soldiers. The Department of Security Investigation of the Ministry of Public Security for 4 soldiers. After the ceremony, units under the Ministry of Public Security also received, manage, and train enlist citizens according to the proposed plan. And to mark the 62nd anniversary of the traditional day of the Vietnam Border Force and the 32nd anniversary of the entire People Border Day, the leaders of education sector and the trade union branch of Tay Ninh Education have just organized a visit, encouragement, and congratulations to cars and soldiers at Tan Binh Border Station in Tan Binh District. This is one of the activities in the coordinated program to support the Tan Binh Border Station and 2 different border communes in the province that have been implemented by the Educational Trade Union and the Department of Education and Training since 2018, under the direction of Ministry of Education and Training and the People Committees of the Tay Ninh province. By the coordinated program in recent years, the Tay Ninh education sector has mobilized officials, teachers and pupils, enterprises and businesses to respond to the campaign to support and build the soldiers' shelters in the border areas. The shelters of love help the families of cars and soldiers in difficult circumstances, improve the materials and spiritual lives of the border girls, organizing visits, offering gifts, cultural and sport exchanges on national holidays, traditional days of border girls and teachers in order to create favorable conditions for cars, soldiers, and as well as teachers and pupils to exchange and learn from each other.
On March the 3rd, the inspection team of Epidemic Safe Hospital, led by Master Dr. Đỗ Hồng Sơn, Deputy Director of Department of Health, came to check the implementation of safety criteria for the prevention of COVID-19 pandemic at Medical Center of Tay Ninh City.
At the meeting, Director Đỗ Hồng Sơn emphasized the importance of ensuring the safety of hospitals, medical facilities, and medical units in COVID-19 pandemic prevention, absolutely not occurring cross-contamination, arising outbreak from the medical environment. Accordingly, the delegation checked the following contents, documents, plans related to the implementation of criteria of hospital criteria set for the COVID-19 safety and prevention, distribution, isolation, preparation for hospital beds, isolation disease prevention, medical equipment, drugs and supplies serving for COVID-19 prevention and control, examination process, clinic, patients isolation area also. And as a result, the Medical Center of Tay Ninh City was classified as a safe hospital according to the set of criteria. The delegation also reminded the Medical Center of Tay Ninh City to always maintain measures to prevent the pandemics, regularly train and check the equipment of medical staff, add hand sanitizer solution at crowded places, separating standard hospital beds, rearranging the isolating area according to the one-way rule. According to the Department of Industry and Trade, the index of industrial production of the province in February of 2021 decreased by 31% over the previous month, down to 9% over the same period last year. Due to the number of working days in February this year being less than that of 2020, along with the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic, the industrial production index was estimated to have decreased compared to January as well as compared to the same period in 2020. Many key industries also witnessed a slight decrease in the production index, including manufacturing for 32%, followed by water supply and waste treatment declined to 18%, while 3.86% in power generation and distribution. In the period of 2021 to 2025, the Tay Ninh province will support at least 32 types of organizations and enterprises to build and apply advanced management system, including a specialized management system, system of product and goods origin traceability, practice organic agricultural production, and green productivity. The support applies to all enterprises doing business in non-economic sectors except FDI enterprises, with business registration in accordance with the law, and to give priority to small and medium enterprises and enterprises producing products and goods of the province priority industry and key industry. Meanwhile, according to the Department of Agriculture and Rural Development, by the first month of 2021, the block of poultry in the province reached more than 9,000 million, up to 13% equivalent to an increase of more than 1,000 million herds and over the same period, of which the chicken has the number of nearly 8,400 million, increasing to 13% over the same period, because industrial broiler establishments increased in the size and the number of households raising chickens also increased. Domestic aquaculture production as well harvested in January of 2021 in the province was about more than 122 tons, up to 25%, and equivalent to an increase of 253 tons over the same period. Mainly Eastern Food Company to invest in intensive farming and increase the area from mid-2020 with a harvest yield of over 30 tons per hectare. The Department of Agriculture and Rural Development has taken a series of measures to promote sustainable aquaculture in some pilot areas in the province towards turning the sector into a key part of the province economy by 2045. The plan will focus on improving the output quality and economic efficiencies of aquaculture, protecting the environment and adapting to climate change, restructuring production activities, and building value chains for each group of products. With industrial aquaculture to play a key role, incentive policies will be available to industrial aquaculture enterprises to encourage them to invest.
To other news, according to the direction of Tay Ninh Department of Agricultural and Rural Development, by 2025 and with a vision to 2030, it will build and develop model of growing medicinal plants that are dominant in the province for the processing of traditional medicines and function foods, to link medicinal plants to the One Camille, One Product programs.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tay Ninh is a province with an average soil conditions, temperature, and humidity suitable for growing medicinal plants, especially plants to extract essential oils. The total area of medicinal plants in the province has gradually increased over the years, specifically about 203 hectares in 2017, about 221 hectares in 2018, and about 224 hectares in 2019. There are some main types of medicinal herbs such as Hoàng Ngọc plant, Đinh Lăng plant, etc., with an average output of over 2,000 tons of medicinal herbs per year. The estimated production area of medicinal plants in 2020 in the province will be about 260 hectares, the output of about 2,900 tons of medicinal herbs of all kinds. The province's dominant medicinal plants is Hoàng Ngọc tea plant with an output of 128 tons per year. Mr. Lê Minh Hải, living in quarter number 4, Yu Minh Châu Town, Yu Minh Châu District, is one of the people in the province who boldly brought about 4,000 tentacles to intercropping in rubber garden since 2017. And with the motto of intercropping Đinh Lăng plant trees in the rubber gardens, each year Mr. Hải also has a significant profit. I had harvested in the first year, but initially the tree was small, so the productivity was not much. In the second year, the plant grew fast. The branches were also larger, so the harvest was also better. So my tree harvests a year earn about 20 million Vietnam dong. Recently, medicinal plants are considered a powerful plants to develop into tourism products and as a raw materials area for making traditional medicines and functional foods, exploiting indigenous resources, investing in the development of raw material areas and pharmaceutical processing is one of the socio-economic development orientations of the province based on the efficient use of advance of cell condition, course and society. Mobilize enterprises to develop products from medicinal plants according to the COCP program's criteria. And also in the province, there are enterprises investing in production and processing of medicinal plants such as Tâm Lang Tea One Member Limited Liability Company, Hoàng Ngọc Bảy Nga Tea Private Enterprises, Thiên Đường Agricultural Joint Stock Company, and a number of other small essential of oil production and processing establishments. Our Tamlan tea product was born 10 years ago. Up to now, our products have been present in 63 provinces and cities nationwide and around the world, such as France, the USA, Australia, Taiwan, China, South Korea, and talking about the domestic market. Our Tamlan tea products have also been voted by consumers as a high-quality Vietnamese products for many years. In early 2021, we operate the new production line meeting VITGAP standards and international standards also. According to the orientation of the Department of Agriculture and Rural Development, in the period of 2026 to 2030, the Ninh province will focus on deploying and replicating models and agricultural production areas certified organic in the province, in which the organic medicinal plant production area covers an area of about 8 to 10 hectares. At the same time, selecting investment locations for processing factories of industrial cluster in the province, production areas in district of Tân Châu, Tân Biên, U Minh Châu, Châu Thành and Bến Cầu districts. Along with that, it is necessary to promote research and production of high-quality and productive medicinal varieties, preserve genetic resources of endemic, precious and rare medicinal herbs in the economic value, invest in building preliminary processing and abstracting workshops in medicinal areas, enhance the application of science and technology in propagation, cultivation, and processing of medicinal herbs.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's all for TTV News today. Thank you for joining with us and see you next time.